Ho, what is good, everybody? Your boy Potter with Grandmaster Glass. Your home for glass blowing. What is good, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Oxygen delivery day. If you can't tell by the video, waiting, keep checking the tracking. Any minute now, probably actually within the next hour or so, the other half of my oxygen system should be arriving. So I will keep you guys posted. I really needed to have cleaned up a little bit in this area, so that's going to be happening. And also the couch is getting out of here. That's going. So the system is going there in the corner. Let me just flip this around. Okay. So the couch, it's great. It's convenient. It's comfy. It's got to go. It's going back out of here. The oxygen system used to have its home in this corner. It's where it's going to go. The oxygen tanks, the system, everything's going over there. Then this negative space, I'm going to end up doing a table. I don't think I'm going to do it now. There is a table underneath this table, or on top of this table. But, and that's going to stay there, but that table will come this way. And all my tools, I've got a sandblaster, a faceter, a wet saw. That's all going to go right there. So that's in the future. So just tiny studio, having to rearrange things. Nothing's ever permanent. Just making it work. So yeah, that's what we're working with right now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this. And then I will have a sit down with you guys. Today's video, it's about regulation, not like a system for glass flowing. Even though, I don't know, it's like the right way to say it or approach it, but I think the glass market needs to have a central kind of like committee, or I don't know how to describe it, what I'm thinking in my head or how I'm trying to see it, but the more underground becomes mainstream, you have to have systems in place. And so one way to legitimize something is to have things registered. And yeah, this whole video, I'm going to sit down, but even if somebody steals my idea, please, if I had the right friends, the right tools, I would enact what I'm about to say. But having your glass registered, and let that sink in for a minute. Think about it. As an artist, when you create something, you've created it. It's made. It exists. But if you were to create some type of serial number or some type of certification, like with a car or with manufacturing, and it becomes a point of legitimizing it, making it something that you can look up. If you want to be private with your sales, your glass, things like that, totally get that. But having something that the public can look up, a registry might be a better way to describe it. I think that's something that's gonna be in the future, something that's needed. I think, because I've thought about it before, just having a database. So if you were to want to buy or sell, or having trading cards or hype collectibles or different things, you have to have some type of system to look it up, to have a database of things where they exist. And so if there was some type of registration, committee, group, something where you submitted, I don't know, it would cause, because my thing is, I can't believe that glass does not maintain its value. It loses its value the second you use it. But it's art. It's art. The second you hang up a painting on the wall, does it lose its value? I don't think so. And so it bothers me that glass can lose its value. Some people don't even use their glass, and it could be worth $10K, and then they'll be selling it for $8K. And it's you've never used it, and how could you be selling it for less than it's worth? Just different. I think having a registry where you could look things up, things that were serialized, things not any one person benefits from that. It's just a place to reference. So if you were to be buying and selling, you could reference these catalogs of when it was made, where it was made, possibly how much it's worth, or how much it was sold for, or what the MSRP is. So just different. I mean, some artists are afraid to say or things but it's you sell a car, you sell a card a collectible Pokemon card, you sell a Ferrari, there's a sticker price on it. There's some type of value that you can look up that it currently has. So, but glass, people don't want to do that. People don't even want to say how much something costs. So, I don't know. Some people are quitting glass because there's not a big enough, I don't know, community. Community is huge. It's such a big deal. And so if you can have this centralized to be able to legitimize it, I think it looks good from the outside for people that don't know. Yeah, just I'm gonna continue to pontificate on this idea, but I'm gonna move this couch real quick, so I'll be back. Bada bing, bada boom. Got the couch out of here. Got that unit, the oxygen generator down there. And then up above it, I've got the mount, the compressor sit there. I need to get this table out of here now. Realizing, I don't know if I'll lean it up against here, put it in storage outside. But yeah, next move. Get rid of that. Okay, new idea. Here, let me turn that off. So, I really do like this table. I'm enjoying it. I like the space, how it kind of fills up the whole area. If I were to take this back a few inches, I would be able to fit my oxygen tanks behind the table, and then the oxygen compressor would also sit there. And then I would still maintain all of this free open space because I like it. It's so small. It's 8 feet by 12 feet. And just having a little bit of elbow room, a little bit of breathability, I'm actually liking. So maybe not fill up anything here yet, because my plan originally, anytime I want to use the sandblaster or faceter, I'm gonna just pull it out and I'll move my torch out of the way, and I'll just do my work here. Because I can't blow glass and sandblast at the same time. I can't blow glass and facet at the same time. And so rather than having it permanently out, I'm just going to pull it in and out whenever I need it, because it's going to be every once in a while. I would like it to go here. It's a struggle. So then if I move the table here, I'm going to have to create some type of platform, either mount it on the wall, let it be like foldable, permanent, or I could get some type of drawers to support the table underneath. Just getting started again. I have no plans for faceting and sandblasting. In the future, yes, I definitely have ideas. But yeah, I think I'm thinking I'm liking the open floor space. So maybe pulling this forward. I think that might end up being the move. And then, yeah, like I just said, just so much more room. Just feels better. A little bit more airy. Let the creative juices flow around and not be so cramped up. Yeah, so I'm going to pull this forward, sit down, finish up my video about some type of centralized system for the glass community. And then, yeah, wrap up the video after that. All right, so it is like 5 o'clock and it's still not delivered. It says it's out for delivery, my oxygen home fill station. But finishing off, kind of lost some of my train of thought with the whole glass industry thing. But yeah, just being able to have a place where you could look up your art, like bigger artists especially. Like I'm talking like people like somebody like Elbow, who I could imagine catalogs all of their artwork, or some of these bigger names that carry a lot of weight in the community as far as like history and just like firework and different things. So having a catalog, because of the day and age we're in, being able to look up based on some type of serial number if you log it into the system, or I don't know, just with everything with NFTs being a big deal and just the digital era, welcoming glass into that era with it and kind of combining, going with the times. And yeah, being able to, like I said, if you wanted to buy a Gong marble or a Scolari rig or anybody, I mean, I just literally a coil, anything, you could be able to type in coil or some type of like serial code like C0778, and it would come up, you know, along with a signature on the glass. You would also put the code, or, you know, the barcode, whatever it would be, not a barcode, but like, an associated number with that glass. And if you step back and you look at like other art forms, they don't really have things like that as far as I'm aware of, for like, let's say, painting. But every glass or every art is a different medium, and it just has different markets. But the type of people that I feel, everybody's into glass, but like in general, you have a certain demographic, you have a certain type of person who's into glass, and seeing the other things that people like and enjoy and associate with, and kind of bringing those into the glass market and the glass community, because it can be rich, it can be plentiful, or it can be very like a shell of a community where there's not a lot of substance. And one of the ways is just kind of being serious and taking it seriously and showing it in a serious manner, even though it's art and it is fun and it's expressive. It's very serious. It takes a lot of effort to produce what gets produced. So having that centralized record system registry so you could look up some of these glass pieces. But anyway, give me your thoughts down in the comments. I guess I'm gonna wrap up today's video since the compressor still has not gotten here. That'll be another video, but got the couch out of here. Table, like I said, I'm gonna maybe pull this forward. I'm gonna keep messing around with the feng shui of everything in here. But for this video, for this topic one conversation, let me know what your thoughts are on a centralized community for registering glass creations, so you could look up in a database. Is exactly kind of what I'm getting at here. And if you're interested in starting that, hey, hit me up. Let's be co-creators of this database. It would not be for profit. Like, there would have to be some type of paying to register or this or that, but small fee, microtransactions to keep servers open and running and different things. If you have that ability, hit me up. Let me know. I definitely have got endless ideas for this type of structure. So, hey, who knows? Who knows what happens? Or if you want to steal my idea, as long as it benefits the community and there's some type of centralized registry, fuck it. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, never stop evolving.